Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. I'm Ross Benjamin, as always, joined by my cohort, uh, ex- handicapper extraordinaire from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Chip Chirimbes. Chip, how are you this morning?
I'm just wonderful. It's easy to get up in days like this, Ross.
Yeah, Chip's been red hot in college basketball. This is going to be our college basketball free pick segment. If
Right.
you were with us yesterday, we cashed in on our college basketball free picks, both of us. We went 2-0 combined, as I had Purdue minus 4.5 over number 20 Ohio State. They won the game by 7. And then Chipper had San Diego, the University of San Diego, minus 6. They win by 11. So if you go back to Friday when we did our free pick segment in college football and the NFL, we're now a combined 5-1 when giving you guys free picks. We're giving you what you want. I know a lot of you have expressed the interest that you rather hear some free picks in there as well as the podcast. But here's what we're going to do, folks. Later today, we're going to do our college football 30-minute podcast in which we're going to touch upon the line moves that have taken place since we talked to you last about college football on Monday, and then what other insights we have in that regard. So that'll be later today. But right now, let's stick to the matter at hand. Chip, you've been red hot in college basketball. Tell the people how hot you've been and,
Well,
and where they can find your picks.
I was very fortunate. Over an 8-day period, I posted 7 days and went 2-1 7 times over that 8-day period. I passed on that Sunday. And then I came back yesterday and I'm going 3-0. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing in the college board each and every day. Even with these makeshift games, there's psychological reasons why one team will be up to play and one team will not be. And it all seems to be working right now. And I'm posting 3 games a day. I have 3 out there today, and they're on the website chipwins.com. Log on and become a play winner, as I say.
Yeah, Chip coming off a 3-0 sweep yesterday with his college basketball pay picks at chipwins.com, as well as going 21-8 with his last 29 college basketball picks this season. Folks, that's good for 72%. You need to jump aboard. If you're playing college basketball every day, there's a reason why this guy has been a consistent winner for the past 35 years. I hate to use that number, but sorry, Chip. Show longevity
It,
speaks volumes because you don't
thank you.
last this long in this business unless you're a consistent winner. So, in
Thank you.
terms of me, I have a college basketball 10-star top play up tonight. It comes in the Texas Tech in Kansas game on ESPN, 7 p.m. Eastern Time tip off. Lost yesterday with my 10-star top play, but still 9-2, my last 11 with my college basketball 10-star top plays. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes, Chip. What do you got as a free pick for the folks today?
Well, the Big East has always been good to us, and I'm sticking with it. The Creighton, who we played against with Marquette a couple of days ago and had a nice win, traveling to play St. John's. And the Red Storm went overtime last time out against Georgetown. They had a lead right down till the very end and then just faltered down the stretch. But they have some really outstanding talent on the St. John's team. They have 2 players that are destined to be in the NBA, Ross. And this Creighton team has played most of their games at home. They killed Nebraska at home. Now they're taken to the road. And other than those cardboard cutouts, it would be a really tough environment playing in New York against St. John's. And these teams have a total contrast in styles where the Blue Jays are a more disciplined team. They've only committed 9 turnovers per game this season. And I don't like to use the term helter skelter, but St. John's are going to come at you. They're going to give you an all-court press. They've forced over 19 turnovers a game so far this season. And being at home, I think that's going to help them here. I think Creighton opened like a 6-point favorite, and it's gradually moved up. I mean, right now, Ross, I saw 7.5 out there, and I think that's a great number to grab with the Red Storm. And I think St. John's is a good side here. They've got more talent they've had in the past, and they're coming off a loss where they know they should have won this game against Georgetown. And Georgetown's the team that blew a 17-point lead to Villanova, getting 12.5. Those rat bastards. I won't forgive them for that.
No,
But I
you
think
got
St.
every right
I
to
think
feel that
St.
way.
I think St. John's is a solid play here in the Big East.
Yeah, Mike Anderson, the head coach at St. John's, right, Chipper?
Yep.
If I'm correct.
And
Uh,
he took all the pressure off the players after that loss to Georgetown. He said, he says, I should have done better. I made some improper moves. I didn't put them in the position I needed to put that. So, he's taken, the kids got to feel bad enough as it is blowing this game. And, he takes the onus of the defeat off their shoulders. So
Yeah.
I think that was a good thing. I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's okay.
With him,
Veteran head coach. I was going to say,
Right.
you go back to his days at Arkansas, and again, to use your terminology, he's a proponent of playing that helter-skelter
Yeah.
style, pressure man-to-man defense, pressing all over the court, forcing the tempo of the game. And you know what? I don't think Creighton's going to shy away from that either, because they're going to might play right into St. John's hands, because they average like over 80 a game, and they're not great defensively, Creighton. That's what I would say going in, and favors you in that regard. I see that as a game going down to the wire, like your pick, Chip. I'm going to go with a different direction here. The St. Louis Billikens are hosting NC State tonight, so very rare you get an Atlantic 10 team to host in a Power 5 school, or Power Conference school, I should say, when it applies to college basketball. And I think this is going to be an incentive for the St. Louis Billikens. I will say, whoever wins this game, I'd be shocked if they don't crack the top 25 next week. St. Louis is off to a great 5-0 straight up an ATS start. They've won those 5 games by an average of 27.2 points per game, while NC State 3-0 straight up in ATS, Chip, winning by 33.3 points per game, but against less than stellar competition, I might add. And this is a St. Louis team that's not only good offensively, but they're stout defensively. They only allow 62.2 points per game through their first 5. And NC State, their first 3 wins by 31 points or more. Again, I think we're going to see a lot of the public money gravitate toward the bigger brand in NC State here. And I've seen a line movement already of going from St. Louis -3.5 to -4. I'm going to think like a bookmaker here, because I think they're begging you to take the underdog in this situation, and people are falling for it already. I'm going to take the St. Louis Billikens -4 over the NC State Wolfpack as my free selection for Thursday, December 17th in college basketball. There you have it, folks. Chippers on St. John's +7.5 over Creighton. I'm going to take the St. Louis Billikens -4 over NC State. We went 2-0 yesterday with our college basketball free picks. We went 5-1 3-1 last Friday with our college football and NFL free picks. So we're on quite a roll here, a combined 5-1, and we hope to keep the winning going. And don't forget, later today, we'll have our college football 30-minute podcast as normal. So stay tuned for that. Be an informed sports bettor. And we hope by you watching that show, you'll be a smarter college football bettor today than you were yesterday. Any final thoughts, Chip?
Other than the fact that your game, I like that game. I saw it coming. It jumped at me with 2 undefeated teams. And like you said, the big brand is NC State. Who are the Billikens? I don't even spell their name correctly when I'm writing them up. So, no, I think you have a solid play there. And I think I have a few solid plays myself at chipwins.com.
All right. We'll see you later today with our college football 30-minute late week podcast. Until then, I'm Ross Benjamin, and for Chip Chirimbes, good luck and God bless.